Boom, as Mr. Brent Abel says, boomski. Jeff Jacklich here. That somewhere here or here is Brent Abel. I'm not sure. Never know exactly where he's going to show up. Somewhere. Could be the desert. Could be Moraga.
I'm going thug today. Here we go.
Could be, I like it. Could be Umag, Croatia. We just don't know where Brent is going to pop up on the screen.
Well, so you can imagine what's going on inside his head. He has no idea where he's going to pop up either.
I got no idea. Goldballhunting.com.
So the big question is this: how are tennis players like us who never played in the tour, weren't incredible juniors, or maybe got a late start to the game, how do we consistently compete at our highest skill level without having to grind through endless hours of on-court practice time and still be in the hunt for victory match after match? That is the question, and Gold Ball Hunting gives you the answers by helping you eliminate your skill level range so that you build a strong foundation of confidence. My name is Brent Abel, and along with my biz partner, Jeff Jacklich, welcome to Gold Ball Hunting. God damn it. I don't know why I let you do the intro, because it's good. It's actually pretty darn good. I think it's more entertaining than, hey, what's going on, everybody? Blah, blah, blah. Got another episode of the Gold Ball Hunting podcast for you.
Anyway, so you're in the desert still, obviously.
Yeah, this is the third recording we've done on Monday. Now today's Wednesday when this comes out.
Yeah.
And who knows?
So it could be raining.
Here. It could be raining. It could be
raining today.
Yeah, it could be snowing up there too, depending on
we just don't know
where the storm is moving in from.
Got the Crable Capital going on right now, the Masters tournament.
Yeah, the Crable Masters going on all week here at the Mission Hills Country Club. By the way, if you're down the desert, you got to stop by this week and watch the best players in the country in the 60 age group playing on the grass. Brutal format, 12 singles players, 5 of the 2 6-player round robin groups. You know, it's like playing a semi or a final every day for 5 days, just to see if then maybe you're worthy to get into the semifinals of this thing.
Right.
And, you know, by then, if you're still standing, good for you. For these top guys in the tournaments, and, you know, using whether it's a local or a national, the very top guys usually, unlike the story that you told yesterday about you and Chris Dunk, where two top guys, and, you know, for some reason the tournament director goes, yeah, these guys need to be playing each other first round. Right. But usually, you know, in a national event, the top 2, 3, 4 guys, you know, the first or second round matches are not that tough. But this deal's different. Every match here for, you know,
this is,
and let's see who's still standing after 5 days.
Yeah, we call this full contact ball.
Oh, baby. So anyway, if you're in the desert, Mission Hills Country Club and Rancho Mirage, there's no entry fee. There's no admission charge. There should be, but there's not. And if you really want to learn about if you really want to learn about reality, just like you said in the intro, about what's real in terms of boots on the ground tennis for senior tennis, turn off the TV and come on over here, and you'll get a dose of reality, and you'll go, you know what? I can't play like these guys can right now, but this looks like way more doable than watching Rafa once more lag, snap, and wipe. And, you know,
right.
Or Fed just kind of, you know, dance around the court and look like, no big deal. But yeah, you guys ought to come out here and watch this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's spectacular.
Bonus, you might actually meet that guy. You might. Whichever side he's on, you might meet him. He's going to be courtside. He's going to be out there. You know,
I'll be there.
Roaming the courts.
In fact, just shoot me an email if you're in the desert and you want to get together, Brent@webtennis.com. And let me know. Yeah. We'll definitely get together and chat about your tennis and hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jeff, what's on your mind today, man? It just looks like you got something. I can see those little thought bubbles. Just
pink.
Yeah.
Okay, so today, to keep it in the same theme here, you know, our personal experiences or our students, the players we coach, and their mental and physical, like either one or both. You know, yesterday was definitely both for me. You know, walking through that storm with Chris Dunk. Today, though, I'm going to talk about Meg, 4-0 player. She's good. She plays league tennis. She doesn't play tournaments. She's a league player. Good athlete, good skills, but kind of was really playing from a tennis theory kind of lens that she was looking through, much like her and the rest of her teammates, at that time. So enter me at Napa Valley Country Club, and I take over the clinic for this team, the 4-0 team. And, day one, everybody's head kind of tilts to the side, a little bit like the RCA dog. And like, what is this guy talking about?
He says, I can stay back in the baseline if I want. Wait a minute. For the last 2 years, I've been shoved up at net.
Right. Yeah. You gotta hit the big first serve and crash the net, Betty. Okay.
Not gonna do it.
So with Meg, it really came down to, the more I got to see her play and everything, just watching her not utilize her greatest assets. And that was just, she has great feel around the court. She is just naturally a great cat and mouser on the court. And she was totally playing in this other opposite dimension, because that's what theory said you're supposed to do. And so when she started taking privates, I started, teaching her patterns. And that's when she immediately clicked into it, like immediately just saw the value in it, and it just resonated with her just instantly. And she just said, show me more. She was just like a kid in a candy store. And so I showed her first pattern was, 2 drives cross court. This is all doubles. 2 drives cross court, push them back. When you see that they're back behind the baseline, cut them short cross court. Just a little dumper. We called it the Leona, after Leona Helmsley, the Queen of Mean, the New York hotel queen. So anyway, but it became an avenue. It was fun because now we had a name for it. And then, so that also made the training fun. So what are we going to call this pattern, Jeff? What are we going to call that pattern? So it became part of the training process as well, and coaching her, that now she had this, we built this menu of plays for her. And she just really she loved having clarity when she went out to play, that she knew her opponent. She'd been playing against all these same women for years in the 4-0s, and really just was struggling, not because she was incapable. It's just she didn't know what else to do. She didn't know that you could actually run a play. And so once we got her into that, she just could not get enough of it. And so we trained these patterns over and over and over again. And I'm going to say over the course of, 4 years of weekly sessions, that she probably hit that one pattern, the Leona. She probably hit that pattern over 30,000 times now. She owns it. And we still work on it, though, because if she's been off the court, she's been traveling, then we got to tune it up again and get it back in shape. So it's part of the routine. And I think that's something, too, that players need to realize, is that there's maintenance work that needs to be done on your game. You can't just play, and then expect everything just to stay in this constant level. Sometimes things get away from you. You can also, play your way out of timing depending on the matches you have. And so that's something, too, that you need to be mindful of, that when you go to your practice court, sometimes you do need to get in there and do a little extra work and extra little pattern work to kind of refresh the mind, get clear, get the feel back of it, and do that. So with Meg, the real test came probably about, 6 months after we really started digging in and doing the work. League match against like her nemesis, this gal who was known as the best doubles player in the league. And so, her and her partner, we had a little session before they went, played this match, and it was at our club. And it was just a thrill to watch Meg and T, her partner, just totally dismantle this woman and totally just take charge of the match, not by blasting them off the court, but by having clarity about the patterns they were choosing to use, and just lather, rinse, repeat. As they worked, just kept using them until there was a need to change them. Occasionally there was a little, time where they made an adjustment, and then they got to go back to work again. And so they just kind of destroyed this gal, and her partner. And the gal was very frustrated at the end of it and wanted to know who they were working with, because there's no way they would have come up with this on their own, right, to do this. And so anyway, I met the gal, and she's a lovely lady and a really, experienced ball player for a long time. And so it was a great, testament to the work that they did. And Meg then came out of that. She actually earned the 4.5 rating at the end of that season, moved up. She has since moved back to 4.0 just because that's her comfort zone. She enjoys the competition at the 4.0 level. And that's where she's comfortable. So it's not that she can't, it's just she found her level spot where she said she doesn't win all her matches at the 4.0 level. She earned the 4.5, so she kind of felt like she did it. And now she's found her, her waterline for where she really enjoys the game the most.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like what you really helped her do was kind of break the mold, or break this whole thing on what's theoretically, how should doubles be played. And,
right.
And so you helped her with that. So it's kind of like, there's sort of like three things here. Number one is that if you're working with a coach that's forcing you to play a style that you don't feel comfortable with, as I said yesterday, go find someone else.
Yeah.
Just you're
right.
you don't have to hang out with that pro.
Yeah.
You can go find someone that kind of gets who you are, right, and wants to encourage and enhance who you are on the court. And in Meg's case, she preferred not sort of, crashing the boards, and she preferred staying back and developing the Leona. And those are groundies. Those are all ground strokes from the baseline. Right. And so, like, we both do. We get emails from, mostly the guys who are saying, God, I got to play with this person who likes to stay back in the baseline. I really need them to come up to net with me. And, what should I do? And I'll drive back and say, why? Why do they have to come up to net with you? They don't want to be up there.
Right.
So
they're not going to serve you well there. They
don't
want to be there. Therefore, they're not going to serve you well there.
That's right. So why force this player to do something they don't want to do? Are you telling me that the only way that you could possibly win a doubles match is with both of you up at net?
Right.
Well, geez, that's what I've been taught by my pro. And I've been, and then all of a sudden they kind of go, I don't mind staying back once in a while either. I kind of like that. Right. Yeah, of course you should.
Yeah.
And here's how to enhance that partner who prefers the baseline of doubles. Here's what you guys can do as a partnership. Here's how you guys can work really effectively together. And then the third one is if you prefer staying back in the baseline, and you've got some Yahoo partner up there that's saying, you got to get up here with me, man. I can't do anything without you. Go find another partner. Just go find someone who gets you. There's millions of partners out there. You don't have to wait.
Right.
Come on. I mean, let's be real. If it was that there's only one way to play doubles, then that would assume that everyone has the same athletic skills, everyone has the same mental tolerance. Everyone's the same. It's the biggest commodity in the world, and that's just not the way it is. So,
right. I'm going to add this to it too. That there's a lot of great teaching pros out there. A lot of great teaching pros. However, many have a blind spot. A lot of them played Division I college ball. A lot of them played some tour ball, and so when they see the game, they're looking through that lens. The way they played it, and through a complete skill set, the way they played it. And so sometimes the blind spot isn't that they don't know, it's that the lens that they're looking through is a little skewed because they're looking through this complete skill set that they once had and maybe still have, and that's the way they play the game now. And unfortunately, the reality check is, as a teaching pro and a coach, I have to assess my students, my players' skill set from top to bottom. And what are their assets? What are their liabilities? And what can we really get done here in terms of improvement? What are we going to let go of? And what do we need to enhance?
Well, what's the bottom line? The bottom line is that a teaching pro should be out there trying to help his students, his players, have more fun. How can you help them have more fun? You think by shoving down serve and volley, chip and charge, and crash the boards for every one of your players is helping them have more fun? It's not.
Not a chance.
Not. So look, it takes more work. It takes more work to actually dig in and take each individual player and look at them and assess them in a way that is unique to them. It's not this boilerplate that you can just, this big template you can just shove down on top of everyone and say, that's just too easy. Too easy. And the results are going to kind of suck. So, hey, I got to take a kid to the airport here.
All righty.
So, Jeff, what do we, let's see, did we mention the free coaching call? I don't think we did.
You just did.
Okay. Well, let me enhance that, free coaching call. Enhance is the wrong word. I just threw it out there.
Embellish?
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. I had the E part right after that. A total butcher job. Guys, free coaching call. The three of us, you, me, and Jeff, we get in the phone private and no charge, free, on the house, complimentary. We'll talk for 10, 12, 15 minutes, whatever it takes to help you kind of zero in on that one thing in your game right now that could help you start to get the result you want, whether it's singles or doubles. Just go over to goldballhunting.com, drop in a first name and email address, click the button. You get access to our online calendar scheduler. You get to pick a date and time that works best for you. Jeff, what do you want fine folks to do right now?
Like us, share us, please subscribe. Let us know what you think down below. iTunes, Stitcher, rate and review. Goldballhunting.com. Tennis Truth, right here.
Tennis Truth, double T, right there. Guys, get out there today. Help someone else have a spectacular day. Jeff, let's do this again tomorrow.
Can't wait.